Well, hello everybody. I just want to make this quick little update video because I don't really have time to do a full write-up on my professional website. This is Tori Ripley, Paul Bernard. Just wanted to fill everybody in kind of what I've been doing. I have recently begun wanting to just do a whole lot more streaming. But the problem is work has really picked up right now with what all I am doing. So I probably won't have as much time to do that. I want to try doing it at least one time this week, but I might could do it a little bit right now because I have a little bit of time now. But instead, I think I just want to play a game. Which also reminds me, the game you will be seeing in the background for this video is Colony Survival. It's a game I got recently that I've been playing, and it's been pretty decent. But the thing I've been playing it with a lot, I've been playing a multiplayer, and I might would stream some of that. But my base in the multiplayer is an all underground hobbit hole dwarf style colony thing, and I spend most of my time on there just digging out stuff, which is kind of boring to watch. I'm not going to subject anybody to that. That is not the one you're seeing right now. You're seeing my own personal colony, but I don't really want to stream any of that because it's kind of boring by myself. Like, I have fun playing it, but I don't think I could really make it interesting for anybody to actually watch me play it. So you'll be seeing it here. I might do something later with it, but right now I'm liking playing with my underground fortress, my own underground colony. So I would keep on doing that. But so yeah, I've been wanting to stream a whole lot more recently because I do want to finish off Fort Triumph as well as play a couple other games. Maybe get back into one of those mod packs I was doing for XCOM. Probably X Pirates, because it seems like that's the most fleshed out of all of them. And finish that up. We'll try to get a little bit further in that. Uh, but like I said, work has got me a whole lot more busy. Uh, just like with the amount of stuff they want us to do, which I'm perfectly okay with. I mean, that's one of the reasons I'm an assistant lead, doing a bunch of QA stuff and handling priority work, which is nice, but just kind of gets in the way of doing some of the streaming because I don't know exactly when I might have a meeting and stuff because we all work remotely, and some of the people I have to meet with live in very different time zones. So like I might be meeting as soon as I get up with somebody who's about to go to bed in a couple hours. So it keeps me a little bit more busy, which I enjoy it. I like doing what I'm doing, but it kind of does get in the way a little bit of doing some streaming stuff. So, and I want to get back into that. Hopefully, in maybe 2 weeks, I might be able to. I hope I won't have too much work to do then. I hope it'll come down a little bit more, but I can't commit too heavily to doing streams like I would like to do. So there's that update with that. Uh, and I still want to do some type of Unity stream with me working on a game. I still want to work on that one that I streamed once. I don't think the video ever got up, got copyrighted and everything. Would like to continue a little bit more on that game, work with some AI stuff, because I could probably get some of that done, try messing around with that. But I've also started up another little project. And this one is a whole lot smaller, very simple AI. It This game is basically I think the best way to put it would be kind of like an XCOM Excel sheet manager, or like XCOM management game, where it is basically just like the Geoscape, and you're doing research and stuff. Because one thing I've liked with some of the mod packs I've played is going through researching all the new interesting stuff, sending people awful missions. But like the missions while in XCOM, they're fun. XCOM has you do lots of them, get kind of repetitive, and losing a bunch of people and all that stuff. Like it can get a little boring to be constantly doing that. And I kind of wanted to make a game that's kind of like that, but you don't have to do all the Geoscape stuff, or the Battlescape stuff. So it's just you kind of managing it, and it's mostly like a GUI type game, so using a bunch of graphical user interface. Well, actually, I think it's just technically it's just UI in Unity. I'm doing a bunch of stuff with that, so I'm learning some like different things I didn't do too much with beforehand, which just also helped me out with the other game I want to get back to work on at some point. Have me some stuff with how to make the UI and stuff properly on there. But I've been doing some stuff with that. I might stream that because it's a little bit more basic, and the stuff I'm doing on there a little bit more interesting. Maybe like I'm getting to a point where there's like a little bit more of a playable something quicker. So I'd like to stream that. I also would like to go back and work some more on that other one, but that other one will take a whole lot more resources. Cause like while this game I'm working on now is like a GUI, or sorry, UI type game, like most of the things in the game is a UI element. Uh, it's very minimalist on the art department, and I could later put in like really good art. I don't really have any art right now, but like I could get away with not having super great art in that game like I would need for the other game, which sets me back because I'm not a good artist and all. I have to do a bunch of stuff with getting people to help work on that. So I'm kind of focusing on this other one a little bit more until maybe I get the money to be able to hire artists and stuff to make the things I need for that other game. So I'm kind of focusing on this one a little bit more. So expect if I do any type of coding stream, I'll probably be working on that new one. I don't think anybody watched the old one anyways, because I don't think anybody was able to come to it live, and by the time it went up, it got all copyrighted. So it's cool. Then let's see. In addition to that, I would like to. I might try making 2 videos sometime soon. One, I've mentioned about doing a anime recommendation video. It's kind of lame. Bunch of other things do it, but I have my own opinions, and somebody might like some of the suggestions I would have to offer, or at least find it interesting. So I might try doing something with that. I would record it today when I have the time, but I have to look up what shows even came out last year to kind of jog my memory. Don't want to leave out any ones that I really liked. Uh, because a lot of my anime watching is something I think the show's interesting. It might not be the best anime ever, but it's just I had fun watching it. I enjoyed watching it, and that's really what my recommendations will be. I doubt anybody will go and watch based off of those, but it might be something you didn't hear of that you might think sounds kind of interesting. So I just kind of want to do that. That will. I'm also trying to think of how the best way to do editing for it, because a lot of editing things I've seen for that do a bunch of like the videos I've seen do a bunch of editing work with it, and do include clips that I would be afraid I'd get completely copyright stricken for. So I have to see how I want to best handle that. But that is one video I'd like to make sometime soon, and in addition to that, this goes back to the game I was working on stream that got like stricken, copyrighted. There we go. Copyrighted? No, copyright striked. Whatever the term is. Got copyright strike on it. I'd like to maybe make a video talking a little bit about the lore and the stuff in that game, because I have people that weren't able to see that stream. It's kind of like the game Fire Emblem Heroes. Cause I kind of like that element of a slightly more simplified turn-based strategy game that you play on your phone, lasts like a couple of minutes, and you collect different heroes and just kind of collecting them and battling them, kind of like that, but it's my own game, more like I mean, it's between making it free or paid for, depends on how much work I put into it, really. But where it would be like, if it's a free game, it is like a literally free game. Or if you buy it, it is like the experience of Fire Emblem Heroes, but it's none of the like kind of microtransactions. Even though I like Fire Emblem Heroes, there's lots of, like, while they are generous, the like getting the heroes you want when you do a summon is extremely hard. Because of like how it handles the like focuses and all that stuff, like when you summon them. So I wanted to kind of improve upon that in this game. And like all of the characters are unique and unique story and all this stuff. I kind of want to maybe go over that. My big reservation there is a lot of that would be kind of spoilery for how I want to handle this game, because I also want like for this game to be updates, add like different areas to summon things from, different units and different things like that. So kind of spoil a little bit of like my plans for like that would be the first couple of updates for the game. But I kind of want to talk about the lore because I've kind of developed. I would say the lore's that deep. I think it's interesting. It's like very broad. Some of the characters I thought more about than others, but I think the characters, at least to me, are interesting. I'd like to maybe talk about it, see if we get feedback. Maybe somebody might get interested. I don't know. Just kind of want to make that. I guess also to see if like get feedback on if that's as interesting as it sounds in my head. Basically that. So that's one. Oh, boy, that would be a longer video. I might make a couple separate videos talking about that. So expect to maybe see those. Depends on how I feel like breaking it up, handling that. I guess if anybody actually watches this, feel free to mention if you might be interested in hearing any of that, because if like nobody's interested, I might not just waste my time doing it. Although I also had fun just like having it in a video format I can go back to and listen to myself as like a reference for whenever I get back to this game. And just see any. I don't really think there's anything else. Just expect those couple videos. Oh yeah, the game I am actually like working on professionally is called Eden Falling. Recommend checking that out. Hopefully there'll be some cool things coming your way soon. Also, I like using the word soon because I've realized since actually coming into the gaming industry, my definition of soon has changed. For me, saying soon could mean like 2 years away. I'm not going to give any time frame of what I mean by soon, but I find that funny when I was talking to people like, oh yeah, it's going to be soon, and it's like 6 months later, I thought you said soon. Oh yeah, that is soon. Your perception of time changes when you actually start working on video game and what's quick or not with that. But hopefully there'll be some cool things coming out. I'll, if any of the stuff that comes out is some of my stuff, I might do a little video showing it off if I can on here for publicity. I don't think anybody on here probably hasn't heard about that game already because I've mentioned it a couple times. But if you haven't, go check that out. That's a game I've been working on as a level design assistant lead. As a level design assistant lead, I do quality assurance. I do still make my own levels, do priority stuff. So lots of things coming out from like the level design, like the level portion of the game have a little bit of my stamp on it. I kind of want to show that off. Uh, it's been fun to work on it, and I hope to be able to show it off soon. Cause you do I working on a video game, you do lots of work, but you're not really able to show it off until the end, which cause like obviously you don't want to spoil what you've been working on for a while, like until like the game releases. Like you don't want to have the whole thing spoiled for you. Like if every person in the level team went off and showed off the levels they've been working on, there would be no kind of surprises when you play the game. Although I don't know if you play this game really for the levels as much as I'd like to say it. If that's the main reason you play this game, is for the awesome levels me and my team have created. But I also just like put myself first there. That's a good sign. Uh, but oh gosh, distracted myself with that. But like I as much as I would love to show off my levels, it totally makes sense, and I get like that for everywhere. But it's just kind of a thing of I really want to show off the stuff I've been working on. So I hope to be able to do some of that stuff soon. And I hope anybody watching this, if you check out the game, I hope it interests you. I've really found the game myself to be very interesting. I know I am looking forward to playing it when it comes out. I definitely would play it on stream. Uh, Maybe if my boss hooked me up an early release copy, I will so totally play it. Uh, to like the 1-3 viewers out there that'd watch it. Sorry, watch it. Watch me. That's probably the better way to phrase that. Probably the more accurate one as well. Uh, but so definitely check that out. Something I've been working on for a while now. Uh, I know lots of the people who work on it. Well, of course I know them because I work with them. But lots of them I knew before I started working here. Lots of people I went to college with. They're working very hard. Good people. Definitely support the. I feel so bad saying that because like yeah, I totally work on it. Uh, but I hope this is a game that will interest you, and if you like that type of game, it will please you. So I just want to get that out. I think I've mentioned some stuff about Eden Falling before, but I just wanted to mention it again in case nobody knew what I did or like anything about that game. So there's that. I think that's really it for this update video. It's much longer than I had expected it to be, but just kind of like some plans I have for the future. Also, if EDF 5 comes out anytime soon for the PC, I will so be playing it with most likely Yeti and Jason. D'Arthenrai, I think that's how I remember correctly to pronounce his last name. So the two of them will probably be playing it again. Because we played lots of the fourth one, and maybe by then Yeti will actually be able to stream, so he'll be able to stream. Because I would stream it, but I'm going to be playing Wing Diver, and that Wing Diver will give you PTSD without beeping. Because I will be beeping all the time. I can guarantee you of that. So whenever that comes out, look forward to that. That's probably much further away, and that's more of a me thing, because I'll be like playing EDF. But look forward to that. The three of us might get together and play that at some point on stream or something. Well, until next time, this is Phil Gripley signing off. Hope you have enjoyed this update video. Hope it wasn't too terrible. And I hope you have a wonderful day and look forward to seeing you on some of the future videos I plan on making.